Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am Yuzril. Welcome once again to Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. And following on from last episode's near-death experience, I am never standing in front of a twin-linked autocannon again if I can possibly help it. And there's a sentence most people don't ever get to say, more than once. It's time, really, to head back to football and see what the Lord Inquisitor wants, and just how bad it's going to be. I've been putting him off for a while now. So, done with the Frozen Prince, done with the Emperor's Palm, done with Nola Septum. Time to start jumping back. Route through Nola Septum. We have a moderately hazardous jump through Tenebris Archway. Can't dodge that unless I want to blow my last point of insight. What do we got? Okay, we got lucky. It's what we got. Walk travel up to Aldermat. Snap down towards Celio Prophecy. Telecos Epsilon. Route back through Trinitos. Kiava Gamma requires my attention. What's going on at Kiava Gamma? I might as well do a quick review of all the colonies while I'm here. Falstone. Oh, Falstone can do holy what? Oh, goody, I have the rep with the Drusians. Right, get the holy ammunition on the go, because that unlocks a project on one of the other worlds, if memory serves. So scriptorium schools are fine. Projects. Payment in organs. No thank you. Shelter, Forbidden Planet. No, this one is a construction of the Xenovivisectory. Eesh, no, thank you. 12% dodge against Xenos, but no. Right, every time now in combat, this damage is increased. By turning the world into an enormous staging point, the rotary will save billions of lives, or Pleasure World. By welcoming the aristocrats among them and turning it into a resort, gain favour in the higher circles. Of course. The Watcher from Above Sword. 25% bonus to dodge and parry. 25% weapons because of any enemies hit. I mean, the nice thing would be to shelter. Unfortunately, I haven't done the Great Fire project, which will lock it out. Master of Flame, 10% damage with Melter and Plasma weapons. This is going to result in... yeah, this is going to result in the Eldar getting very, very annoyed with me, isn't it? Oh, the hell with it. Execute! Hello, everyone. I'm sure he is writing Donana. Right, they're going to require some riots again. The Ecclesiarchy began reigning in the Minor Creeds. The Brigadier clans are ramming crowds of workers into the streets. Why are the Brigadiers involved in this? A great question. They often come up with reports. They used to have a more prevalent, simplistic form of revering the Emperor. The preachers there have been preaching much about the importance of work and the labour community's unity, but they mention very little about the importance of order and high. Oh! Wait, are they communists? Now they seem to think the priests who are swimming in luxury want to take this away from them. Don't tell me the Dargonus priests are succumbing to the temple tendency. Thankfully, no suggestion of heresy. They actively fill the recruits. They were extremely involved in uncovering the devotees of the ruinous powers. Far less likely to be an infiltration of other segments of the population. Right, what do the advisors have to say? Small deviances give birth to large ones to heresy. The belief, based on beliefs on the absolute trust of those above us, and if their beliefs push them to the result, that means those tenets have been wicked from the very beginning, but it does not make the priests wicked, and they could simply have been misguided. Right. No, the Ecclesiarchy should curb their appetites, and frankly, the Ecclesiarchy should check that they are not succumbing to the lures of Slanesh. Luxury is to be taken in extreme moderation, but thank you. A very wise, informed decision. The common folk rejoiced at the news of their victory. The ecclesiarchy, of course, now hate my guts. Oh, good, good. Right, so they've modified their approach a little. Excellent. Right, now what's going on in Dargonus? Praising the masses, a scholar... So I can have a scholar progenium. I can have a librarian, which will get me in with the Casbalica, or Society of Cartographers, which will get me in with the Imperial Navy. We will take that if you don't mind. Right. Kiava Gamma, the Lord's Captain's presence will be required to deal with the Technopogrom. We have the Sky Barrier. We also have the Power of Plasma, which requires significant rep with the Explorators, but does get me a good engine. High speed, the average acceleration and braking. Or Warp Revelations, increased profit factor, drop security. Eufrates II is lost. Oh. Okay, well that's a bit of a plot spoiler, isn't it? Fine, so I'm assuming Eufrates II is going to go very badly wrong very shortly thereafter. The following project was completed as Holy Ammunition. I get the Exalted Instrument of War and the Triumphant Fury. 5x30 medium. You know what? I'm going with those macro cannons. We shall have the Sky Barrier. The creation of mighty void weaponry is necessary. After all, if they can't get onto the planet's surface, they're not going to cause any trouble on the planet. Right, further Navy whips, 6,000 rep for the Navy, and a eviscerated chainsword. Okay, they will make for wonderful weapons on... Ooh, that's not a bad thing, actually. Let's go with that. Yank more rep with the Navy, and it also significantly boosts my stats on Verbos 6. Right, into Footfall, let's go see what the Lord Inquisitor wants. Right, swing by Footfall. Okay, the Liege's residence, and no choice on my party. Interesting. So either I'm going alone, or we're bringing everybody. We'll see how things go with Heinrichs, given that he's discovered what happened to a couple of his colleagues. Might have to mitigate that a little. Right, 100%. Right, and okay, no, we just brought the regular team up to the Liege's residence. Right, Lord Inquisitor Calcazar. Hello, sir. So, greetings. My timing is impeccable. Is it really? How impeccable? And who are you? An aged servant. An untouched cup of cold coffee with the new one slightly steaming. Huh? Right. Hospitality. May the Emperor grant you strength and some time to rest, Lord Inquisitor. I'd be loath to trouble our master with prayer for such indulgence. Okay, so the expanse is going sideways. Sister, may your path be blessed. I see. And the Lady Navigator. Your colours are as rich as they have multifaceted. Amazing and frightening, I see. What is the current situation in the Expanse? Right, so the Cult of the Fire Door and the Drukhari are running around rampant. Mobilise all the forces I can to repel the attacks. Militia on the hunt. Platoons of crushing rebellions. I see. You have mobilized all forces, but not House von Valancius. Ah, yes, I see. Your people dealt with Orlando Cruel's agents with Xenos raids. Now's the time to edit. So why has the cult become more active? The warp is raging, and the archenemy thinks they've got an opportunity. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens, probably with bolt guns. And the Drukhari, a relatively major political upheaval in Camorra. You don't say! Yes, I can't imagine what could possibly have happened to upset the apple cart in Camorra. Right, and you have an ingenious plan to save the Expanse? If such a plan were to exist, the information would be of the utmost secrecy. Focus on the current strategy of putting out each fire as you encountered. I've been doing that anywhere. What I preferred my protectorate did not burn to the ground, thank you very much. I understand. I see no need to get bogged down in the details. Oh, I escaped from Camorra. You escaped the Dark City? Oh, thank you. The Inquisition will, of course, be watching me very closely henceforth. Of course. No, I don't think it was. I killed far too many of them on the way out. What is it? Sympathy, revenge, cold calculation. Send word when you have tired of her. Are you... What's the dispute between you and Winterscale about? He's deemed it more important to show off... He was under the influence of the ruinous powers, but I put an end to it. How curious. I see. Well, that's me standing up and backing up Kalagos. Look, someone get a note to him. Tell him to start becoming something of an emperor botherer for the next few years. It might be necessary. Okay, what help do you want from me? Brochure, if you please. Ah, a Stumfield. Of course, I can't hear out, they can't hear in. Right, the ability to be in two places at once does not number among his talents, so he is using me as a proxy. Attempt to compel a gaggle of quarrelsome blockheads to work together. I don't generally have that problem, but oh, okay, I'll go with you. You will reconquer Eufrates II. That is really bad recaf. I see. Frosha. You will reconquer Eufrates II for me. Is he your valet or another inquisitorial assassin? Yes. Why can't he both be? Yeah, yes. Turn loyalty, affection with... Right. Can you tell me all about Euphrates II? Sacred world of Mechanicus, off limits to lay people. Now it's crawling with unbelievers. We know. I've been there. An entire horde of heretics. Oh, they've actually captured it now. Sanctity Alpha priority mission. Autoascetism protocol. Okay. Right, Pascal. I'm not sure where the Wilkinson syndrome comes into it, but fair enough. Right. The wordbearers went themselves. They didn't just send in their puppets. Herder of cats by order of the Inquisition. Absolutely, Runequester. Also by order of the Emperor's most sacred warrant of trade. Urlon the Cruel has stirred his profane self and is personally on Euphrates II. Conrad Voitvir is all bonus. You may simply dispose of his mortal remains. Consider it my gift. I will indeed. Right, what do they want? Reasons of pure speculation. And what forces do we have in place? Divine Cognizance 7821. A pack of Space Wolves was sent there as well. How the hell does an Inquisitor have a pack of Space Wolves under his orders? That tends to be an arm's length relationship at best. Unfortunately, it's a failed to find common language. Thorvald, who'll be the Space Wolf's Jarl, is at odds with the Mechanicus. The Omnissiah are off put by Thorvald. Neither one is fond of militant Sibylek, who perished a week ago when his noble allies fell. In other words, he charged into the word bearers and got himself slaughtered. Great. And the Angels of the Emperor? So, not some Grox bothering prick. Right, I see. In other words, you slam down your rosette and threw your weight around. Situation is clear. Right, what do I have such an honour? To whom else could I entrust this mission? I see. Can you tell me more about Eufrates II, off secret? What matter first brought you to Eufrates II? Utterly transparent attempt to say, hey, background is background, the situation is clear. I must decline. What? It is not requested as a command. I see. I mean, since when did I say no to the Inquisitor? Oh, good lord. This document attests to the extraordinary powers you now have at your disposal. Okay, right, so which document would that be? Grimy handwritten notes. Anver's note from the crew. Did I actually get something here? Sermons, data slates from newest to oldest. No, it's just a plot coupon. Fair enough. I'm assuming that basically means he's handed me a legate's mandate. In other words, I am effectively the Lord Inquisitor's proxy. So, hooray. Right, back we go. Slightly surprised it didn't give me the option to just say, okay, we're in. It's the Inquisition, after all. We don't get to object. So, back to the ship. Yoink. Oh, check in with the explorators along the way. Get some profit factor there. And then back to Eufrates II, I suppose. Zeta 42, anything to say? I need to take my leave. End dialogue. Right, let's go speak to Opticon instead. Void Dock Alpha Rho. Oh, maybe not. Okay, fair enough. It's not like I needed the profit factor particularly. Yes, I am aware that that is borderline heretical for a rogue trader to say, but let's get to Eufrates and see what the mess is. I mean, we know it's going to end with the planet going kaboom, but be interesting to see how and why it goes kaboom. Jump the ship. Dargonus has begun. Okay, we can swing by Mundus Valancius. It's not too far off the route. Oh, I need to attend to Chiara Gamma as well, don't I? Oh, colony colony management. Right, Dargonus. Terrible news. An abscess of treachery once grown far too large. The Brigadier clan is actually a cover for a heretic cult of degenerate... Oh, great. What exactly might people find out? Question of thought, authenticity. Thousands of the extra-armed Oh, good lord, they're a gene stealer cult. He also found the remains of Achilles Scalander's corruption. He miraculously survived. What is this mutant plague? A horrendous distortion of the human image. It's a gene stealer cult. Heinrichs, they're called gene stealers and they are not simple mutants, indeed. They will try to rotate the entire planet. The messengers of the Great Devourer. I see. Right, Brigadier clans are cover. They probably started to recruit the workers. And most specifically, the image of the Emperor is a four-armed abomination. Ha. Oops. Right, what forces do they have at their disposal? Some have infiltrated the guard. We have to act. Absolutely right. Raise the people to publicly proclaim war. Right. Since all of them are linked by common will. Okay, Argenta is right. Since my persuasion skill is fairly high, we shall announce internal enemy to the people. They will come to the aid of the enforcers. May the mutant heretics perish in cleansing flames. At the appointed time, the hives of Dargonis shook. An army of enforcers could not match the planetary guards. The guards were sort of an enraged mob. The fight devolved into riot, and the minor cults were exterminated. Everything was over after 1 day. Or possibly 1 year. Not sure. 1 month? Who cares? The filthy shrines and heretic sanctuaries were set ablaze, and such is it proven that the rewards of tolerance are heresy, treachery, and betrayal. They did not find the beast. Well, we're going to be watching that for a while, I think. Still, the Society of Cartographers is complete. Further projects on Kiava Gamma. We can praise the muses and get more profit. And no, how many times do I have to say this? We are not going to try to cheat. Let's get repping with Casbalicans and also pull in a shiny new Eldar Melter Gun. Yoink. Right, Kiava Gamma still needs my attention. They're working on the new guns. Janus, an Order Xenos punitive unit, has arrived. Ooh. How much did they sniff out? They are on the tracks of the wretches, but her people continue to dig deeper. Why was I not notified? I am surprised that they told us at all. It demonstrates a semblance of trust. Right. What think you, my officers and advisors? Cooperating with the Inquisition would do more good than trying to hide the current misfortunes of the colony. Yeah. Let's let the Inquisition do their job. If we're very lucky, they'll get rid of the Eldar for us. To serve Janus and the Monolancius dynasty, she began to investigate the situation. She began to mysterious water. Substances did not contaminate the water until recently. Chain of energy communications. Some sort of ancient mechanical construction. I see. So with a bit of luck, we've got the situation contained. With a bit of luck. Projects. However, we can now offer shelter to, well, the people. Save billions of lives, and by a complete coincidence, turn them all into working for me. Well, it's only reasonable that these refugees have got to earn their keep. And the Eldar can't kill all of them. Just most of them. Right, so we're working on the guns there. The Navy Whips project is completed. What have we got? The Repentance of the Lost. Still getting tight with the Drusians. The Fellowship and the Palace's Master of the Shadowy Expanse. 10 int Fellowship and Willpower. That would be useful to a certain extent. But for the moment, let's get... Actually, I'm pretty okay for resources except Promethium, aren't I? So let's get the Extracti Magnifera going. Transuranic elements. Right, onwards to Kiava Gamma, I suppose. Swing through Cranach. And then back down to Eufrates II. As the Lord Inquisitor says, keep fighting fires. Kiava Gamma has begun a new stage of development. Let's see what the mess is. Right. The Technopogrom needs to be dealt with. Alright, Pascal, let's see where things go. The Fabricated Center reports they have beheld the Eye of the Divine... Oh, dear. Its rather menacing name is Null Caliph, the ruler of nothing? Okay. Null Caliph is engaged in sacred astrological Calculation shows no inclination to make contact. They were punished for the intrusion with a lethal ejection of them. In other words, they were electrocuted. The spirit of the data loom is not... Okay, what is this abandoned complex? Ancient production facility run by the Cognizance fleet. The directory contains no data to support this hypothesis. It does however contain the designation Null Caliph, project of the fabled Archmagos Opticon 107, whose function was the initial explosion of the Caress Expanse. All information deleted after permissibility hearing 16, and he was censored. Right. What is this data loom? The sacred computational mechanism of great power. The metal of its machine spirit would befit a titan. In other words, it's basically sentient. Null Caliph from rock piece of architecture. It's extending all the way through Kiava Gamma. The data angels were born of its cognitive might, but we already know how to deal with them. They believe that they could help achieve an understanding with Null Caliph to prevent what it's calculating. Null Caliph can see into the warp similar to a navigator. Aha. According to the Magi, I can calculate routes throughout the Imperium without rest or corrupt. Okay. Yikes. Currently, its calculations operating at full capacity are approaching completion. We assume the perfect execution of Null Caliph. Right, what have we tried communicating? It seems indifferent. Lack of desire to interact or destroy. What do my advisors make? Right, best potential as a valuable ally. One could replace the need for navigator. Ooh, don't say that out loud, Pascal. That might have been the Emperor's end goal, but it ended very badly. I hold the knowledge creator mediator that can interface. A navigator data loom. Null Caliph must be destroyed post haste. Alright, so what are my options? Create your mediator, forge an alliance with Null Caliph. That's a minus 80 check. A minus 95 check on, but my persuasion skill is fairly high. Tech use demolition. Demolition is not going to work. Right, let's... I have found deep thought, yes. Alright, Pascal, do your stuff. Request... Oops. Unfortunately, it did not wish to be distracted. Minute grains of wisdom. Still, we've got a new setup there. Can we have another shot here? Architect repulsor shield. Doesn't beat my current shields, and I think I've got enough rep with the Navy as it stands. Sacred Flame, weapons, moving world, security and efficiency. Okay. Let's go with that then. Keep them busy. So unfortunately we missed out on the tech craze. Oops. An unknown hallucination has taken hold of people. Craze serves as smashing sacred machines all over the world. Right. Punitive operation. I think blood washed away all traces of the shameful revolt. Yes, get stuffed. Right. Void chip management. Unfortunately, Triumph and Fury is only... It's medium range as well. Annoying, but we'll replace the starboard macro cannons with them. Oh, it even changes the graphics of the macro cannons. Nice. Right, medium broadside macro cannons, yoink. 5 by 30, so 150 damage as opposed to 100 damage at longer range. We'll see how it works. Still not convinced that the multiband scanner is better than the Ultima Array. Pure because the Ultima Array's got that bonkers crit chance. Okay, dealt with. Unfortunately, Deep Thought does not want to talk, but thankfully Deep Thought is not inclined to cooperate. Maybe I should have gone with a persuasion check. Alright. jump to Nolla Septum. And demonic eyes materialise and bubbled across the walls of crew quarter 49. Thankfully, nobody is heading to crew quarters 49 anytime soon. Why is... Oh, I see. So I didn't need to craft a route. That's irritating. At least I've got a... Hang on. Oh, that's interesting. So it overwrote my warp route. Brilliant. Just brilliant. It's an Alcat game. I suppose I shouldn't be hugely surprised. Right, stabilise the jump. Take a dangerous jump, and we're probably going to end up in combat. Yep. Warp breach. Let's do this. I suppose it's XP and loot.
More enemies to face judgment. We are truly blessed this day. For the Emperor!
Oh, hey, it's, oh, on the bridge. Right, well, that's nice and convenient. Cassia, front and centre. Argenta, right by her, if you please. Abelard, back them up. And then Pascal, Heinrichs, and myself on the second rank. And I think you can guess how this is going to start. Let's see. Can we warp gaze them? Or would I be better off... You know what? Let's bunch them all up first. There will do.
If I may.
Thank you. Right, designate front line.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Designate rear, thereby boosting the sisters' range damage. Designate backline.
I am a navigator.
Indeed you are. Right, 4 AP left. So, let's see. Immolate the soul. Right. We'll go for the demons, I think. The infected crewmen are just unfortunately in the way. Sister, you are up.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Yoink. And that's a heroic up. Steady superiority. And hit them.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Momentum straight back to maximum. Ah, it's my turn. Right, Sister, congratulations. Voice of command. That will inspire her. And then, if you don't awfully mind, finest hour. Let's see. Yep, we'll just move you up to there. Pull out the heavy flamer. And in the immortal words of I don't know who, cook the room.
Faith without deeds is like is a prayer.
Right. Oh, there's you as well.
As the Emperor commands,
Seriously, sister? You missed? Fine, rapid fire. Better. Now, who else is... Oh, right, we've got crew down there. Let's see... Run and gun. Yeah, there will do. No, sister, why did you... Oh, for... Okay, fine. At least the main corridor is dealt with. Does she have line of sight to anybody? No, by virtue of the fact that there is a giant thing in the way. Okay, right, let's see. Pop over here. And then if you don't mind, it's almost not worth pulling out a special for this. So we'll just shoot one in the head, I suppose. Actually, do I have... No, I don't have the action points for an area attack. Pity. And I don't... And the grenade won't hit all of them either. Fine. Bullet to the head. Every little helps. Right. Ooh, Cassie's got another turn. Right, can she... Yes, she can. The question is, can she use Lidless Gaze to kill all of them? Answer, probably. Get down there, Cass.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Thank you. Lidless Gaze. Splat.
If you insist, Lord Captain, now you're clad in scarlet.
Right. And then... Finest Hour. Nobody's in reach. Unfortunate. Ah, Abelard. Right, get down there and introduce them to a Thunderhammer, would you? No, I don't want you charging my, yoink, my loyal servants, but I do want you just tossing a plasma grenade. Oh, that won't kill them. Fine, super crack it is then. Or I could just go for Daring Breach, wander over, and administer the hammer time. Are we done? We're done. And that is what you call a disaster of a war breach. For somebody. Now, I don't think there's even anything worth looting. Oh, well. Nope, no, nothing worth looting. Basic flak armor. No wonder they went down like a sack of potatoes. Okay, are we clear of the warp? I believe we are. So, back to the map. No carpets were harmed. I think, well, nothing that can't be fixed with a mop. At least. Right, the Emperor's Palm. To Euphrates II. Maybe this time they'll talk. Yoink. Slightly annoyed that they didn't recognise I already had a stable warp route in the system. The Lord commands represent Lord Inquisitor. They are, sir. Summon them to the bridge. We will hold council. Consider it done. Okay. Let's see what we've got to deal with. I suspect this conversation would be easier if I'd managed to recruit the Space Wolf in Act 3, but, well, one of those minor inconveniences. This is your reminder of just how freaking huge Space Marines are. And how slow random tech priests can be. Right, what have we got? Unit Opticon 22. Oh, hey Opticon, good to see you again. And Thorbold Ironhide. Which one of you Huskals? Eufrates II von Valancius. I know the habits of war when I see them. No indolent Hyoka. Good, good. It would be a shame if you decided to Hyok off, wouldn't it? Opticon, how did you go from overseeing logistics to commanding armies? There's command for the Teeth of the Wrathgear, the Fleet's War Conclave. Oh, right, I see. Well, congratulations on your promotion, Opticon. Please defer to the Space Marine. He knows what he's doing. May your service benefit from the updated protocols. Let's commence this council. Well, he'll propose counterplan on worthier warriors. And who's this? Aishara. Another of the Lord Inquisitor's acolytes. I see. Okay, the interrogator's not wildly keen that she's here. Aishara, why are you here? Lord Inquisitor tasked me with tasks for me an alliance. He's got me on cat herding duty, not you. I am to act as observer and special operative. I see, and your responsibilities there. Right, the Lord Inquisitor's got an angle. I see. There will be no spitting aboard my ship, particularly not given that you guys spit acid and it's eating the deck plate. I'll let that pass. Why did Calcazar choose you? I haven't had some experience with large-scale blood. I see. And troops? Militia forces have been transferred to Opticon 22. So in other words, she has got her own squad and basically they are there to grab and or kill something on the planet. I see. Right, complete report on the situation. It's Forge World, manufacturers and extract teams take up most of the surface. And they managed to corrupt the local Skitari. Minor footholds. Right, Machine Cathedral at Manufactorum Sigma S13. And that is where we'll find Duralon the Cruel. We may outnumber the enemy, but ours is a poor warband. Steel Kells of the Omnisire. Right. Torbold, what would you do? Rain down vengeful skies on enemy, plough the land with shells, shatter their defences. Orbital barrage followed by Steel Ren. Absolutely, RuneQuest, she's in charge of the assassins. And Opticon, your options. Full-scale offensive is the optimal. Counters will be numerous. Replenishing, I see. And why have you still approached? Because they can't do it. Every square metre of the Manufactoria is sacred. Which is why the cult priests are so intent on... Yes. Right. Opticon, my curiosity has piqued. The exploiters are hiding something on that planet which you have refused to show to anyone and you're now loath to destroy. What is it? Request denied. This is why on Fenris we have the priests follow the warriors, not the other way around. Right, I have heard your opinions on this. Choose your strategy wisely. You two do not get along, do you? You read hearts like they're inscribed with runes. Lord, I concur with this statement. Raw Imperium, Logic 100. Right, Persuasion. This is not a brilliant option, but let's try it. And you two would rather waste all your strength on bickering you and nothing else. Right, go for the herding cats option. Succeeded. Excellent. 7 XP and hopefully they're both suitably chastised. Right, what's the plan of our assault on Eufrates II? Right. We're going with the Wolf's plan. We eliminate the Machine Cathedral's orbital support. What planetary assault strategy? Yeah. I hate to say it, but the Wolves have got the right of it here. If Uralon is throwing his personal weight into this fight, we need to move fast because he is playing an endgame. Let us break their spirit. Okay. So, the Wolf kind of likes me. Good. Now we need to destroy the fleet. Begin scan. Orbital battle. Let's go. Center of the attack formation. Right flank has been guarded by the Mechanicus. Left is the Space Wolves and the Inquisition. They sent their detachments. Presenting Lord Chaplain Blow. Right. Let's see what happens. and how many people we have to kill.
Enemy contact! All hands make ready to unleash our fury!
Right, one enemy cruiser. Alright. Sister, all hands on deck. And we will come in tracking on his starboard side. So, full torpedo spread. Let's see. Godsbane is out of range. Crack there. Weapons reinforcing. Shields reinforce starboard. And I keep forgetting I've got the shallow jump option to get me into range. Alright. Commence a void scan. Okay, target is marked. Alright, hold what we have for the moment. Hopefully the Archaeotech shields will track the worst of this. As Styx is basically a carrier, if memory serves, so hopefully not too much in the way of main batteries. Like torpedoes engaging. Is that going to count as close enough to detonate? Not quite. We'll keep them in play. You, however, do count as capable of detonation. Swing them through. Kaboom. And then swing those through. Kaboom. Right, starboard batteries. Can you fire? No. Right. Give me come to new heading. Crack in on its starboard side. Open fire. Well, that was convincing. Okay, further torpedo launches, if you do not mind. Prow Lance, excellent.
The impure tremble.
Indeed, they also have significant hull breaches, which works even better. Shields out. Remote control on that torpedo wave, please, sister. And detonate them. Ah.
A worthy deed.
Well, that was brutal, wasn't it? So much for the fleet. Okay, to journal. Contract still just the pyramids and the rebels. Void ship management upgrade. Ooh, let's see, what do we have? Imperium Storm, Premonition. Okay, we'll go with Imperium Storm. And yeah, we'll take Premonition and we'll take Imperium Storm. By those. I think by the end of this, we're going to basically have every ability going. So, to the planetary assault. We have the footfall. All wars are fundamentally the same. If you've seen them one, you've seen them all. Rock shit. They had not seen Eufrates II. Man of iron will, unfaltering, unshakable, who's a personal enforcer, just another cocky kid who thought he was... Most of my comments didn't get a chance like that. Oh, well, he makes it to Lord General Militant in the end, so it must end well for him, right? Continue. The shuttles would have blocked out the sun if one could have seen it. Right. Okay, can only press do not spare the world's infrastructure. We struck at the stake of trapped in the Magos Alchemist, triggering emission of toxic gas. They were so weakened. Excellent. Sister Argenta's singing away. Works for that. She could cap his... she poisoned one poisoned conversation. Yeah, the sister had fun, didn't she? In the Lord Command Center, his ordered my generals to... Right. Deliver a tactical report to the officers. Best breakthrough was receiving dock move 514. Every approach was covered in traps. It meant throwing our bodies on the way. Skin-rending viruses, atomic mines, all kinds of grinding mayhem. Right, what's my best skill? Law Imperium, awareness, or coercion. This is where I wish I remembered my skills. Enough melter torpedo. Well, enough melter torpedoes melt anything. But that was almost overkill. Right. Well, we know what we're dealing with, and proceeding with caution is probably a... Alright, coercion it is. Advance while using the planetary populace. At best, they have not risen up in the defense of their world. At worst, they are closeted heretics. Right. Those civilians have neither. Okay. Better them than me. I see. Push them into sacred workshops with all upon machines. Right. Hallucinogenic gas is created with higher rituals, but they pump the artillery shells full of the gas anyway. Here, the initial attempts to storm dock shattered. Several enemy commanders. Of intimidating the enemy at the first stage of the planetary assault. Tech sabotage. Infiltrators. Alright, let's have the Vanguard regiments detail why the first assault failed. Corrupted and twisted beyond recognition. Hundreds of possessed machines. And they're expecting us to strike. Alright, let's go with the infiltrators. Deal with the enemy commanders. And the Space Wolves work to their skills. The dock is ours. Right. Sent scouts to assess the fearsome weapon. The silent majestic terror designed to cut through the waves instead resting on treads of a size that staggered the imagination. Alright, we're gonna try to recover it, but I don't see this going well. It succeeded. Wow. We actually managed to do it. 3 days to get every last corpse out of the compartments, but they pulled it off! Well, hey! Right. Slipping on board the last bastion of the enemy army and first faced the word bearers, the Lord Captain brought the might of the captured cruiser to bear. After all, we just went to a load of trouble to get it, we might as well use it. There is no greater pleasure more than even they cannot survive, don't we know it? Okay, it was only an autocannon, but I know perfectly well what can and cannot be survived by macro-grade weaponry. Right. And that's when it came. Doom Scream. A merciless execution. That single foe was repelling assaults one after the other. Thorvald had other ideas. Question the survivors. Let's see what we have. They were lucky enough to know a terrible howl. Just remembering everyone. You know what? I am going to do this myself. Chance 20%. Do it. They succeeded. We charged and dealt with Doomscream ourselves. An ancient and powerful bolter became the rogue trader's rightful trophy. Adopticon 22 gets to survive. At last we reached the Machine Cathedral. Planetary Assault was a resounding success. And okay. Time to purge Eufrates II. Right, definitely need to bring Pascal. Cassie is kind of useful. Heinrichs will be along because I'm pretty certain the Lord Inquisitor's got stuff going, so we're leaving Yelier at home. Right, let's get this on. Howdy, Penguin. Welcome, welcome. I wonder how many of those dice rolls were quietly stacked, or if I just got staggeringly lucky. Also, new bolter for Argenta. Okay, it's got slightly profane origins, but maybe it can find redemption in the Emperor's service. Also, I need to get Abelard Bolt proficiency. I have some skill points to spend. Right, the wolves are here. Off you go, guys. Apparently twin-linking heavy bolters. May the energies of the Immaterium flow into the core of this mechanism. May the gears resume turning. May the batteries be infused, etc., etc. May you eat a rather large bolt shell to the face. Hello, Orlon. He hasn't seen me, which is rather impressive. Conrad, hi. Thorvald, announce my arrival. Law Walk 100, we're not going to pull that off. Actually, 0% chance of that working. Thorvald, announce my arrival. Yeah, that counts as announcement. Will this do? Yep, that will do. I will rectify that. Examine the machine. Massive tunneling shield. Mighty Wickets can gnaw through underground rock or anything else. Are they trying to drill something out? You must have been preoccupied with something profoundly important if you paid no heed to me obliterating your army. Death for the glory of the true gods is a blessed fate. Oh, right, I see. Once Calcazar's treasure has been stolen. And what is this treasure you covet so terribly? I will keep this from you. I see. If you're so confident, then what are these secrets for? Very well. I doubt you intend to obey. I would still advise you against it. Yeah, thank you. Quite fair, what the devils are you doing here? On the path to greatness? Right, you're on a path to your own death, nothing more, and you've almost reached the end. An empty threat, I have the upper hand this time. Enough, brother Twilight. No more words. Thorvald, we must stop him. Do your stuff. That was less awoo and more rag, but okay, fair enough. Well, fight's on. To battle. Find cover before you lose your head. That's excellent advice. Also, the Space Wolves brought all the heavy weapons. Wait, yellow on black. That's a long fat pack, isn't it? So I'm trying to remember my Space Wolf markings. Red and yellow is Blood Claws. They're Grey Hunters. Because red and yellow is Blood Claws, yellow and black is Grey Hunters, and then white and black are Long Fangs, despite the sheer number of heavy weapons they're bringing to the party. Right, have you encountered Urlon before? No, or his head wouldn't still be on his neck. Fair point. Right, what manner of witchcraft was he doing back there? Wish to wake the tunneling behemoth. There's something down below. Okay, fair enough. Another blasphemy. What's he after? Kaltzar treats his allies like Fenrisian mushroom farmers. Keeps them in the dark and feeds them shit. He didn't see fit to enlighten us, but it's no matter. The heretic mustn't get it. We'll deal with him. Right. Let's have some fun. Halbrandt's original plan, go after Doomscream. Sorry, I've already killed the tin can. Whom did you send your brothers after? Our mortal foe, a hell brute by the name of Doomscream, an ancient and vicious traitor. I think I've already killed... Oh, okay. He got away, did he? We've met, yes. Right, how do I get to Urlon? That's for you to sniff out. Perhaps it's the way around. For the Emperor, watch yourselves out there. Indeed. Fenris Hilda. I mean, I've already killed Doombreed once. How bad could it be? Alright, everybody. Guns are up. Fun's up. Let's see what we have. Assign objective, mark an enemy. 10 by 2 momentum plus 5 to all characters. Oh, that would definitely work. Get someone boosted. Direct damage up to maximum wounds. Resolve stacks tactical advantage. Oops. Finish the job. Unfinished business effect. Right, yeah, we'll stick with assign objective there. And boost to, let's see, fellowship. Yeah, shove up all my soft skills. Also remember, I do have a very high Lore Imperium skill at the moment. Well, I'd be better off boosting ballistic skill. No, we'll boost fellowship again. Always best to remember that the greatest skill an officer can have is the power of friendship. Or, since this is the 41st millennium, being able to order assistant to go absolutely ham with the heavy bolter. Right, Abelard, what have you got? Provocation. Attacks of opportunity for everyone. Wall of Rockcrete, follow my lead. Fellowship bonus armor penetration. And following, move 20 cell adjacent to the Vanguard. Choose an ally. Basically, that's an area taunt. Follow my lead. Plus damage and plus armor penetration will do the trick. It's just a pity he doesn't have an option to get himself some bolter skills. Oh well. Fine, we'll just boost his agility. Shove up his dodge chance, if nothing else, for all the good it's going to do. Yoink. Right, the sister. Right, cautious approach, confident approach. All the arch-militants attack score critical hits but lower damage. All the arch-militants always deal maximum damage. Instead of the usual bonuses from versatility, plus 5 dodge reduction, plus 1, not brilliant. Reckless rush isn't great either. You know what? We'll go for cautious approach. Actually, no, confident approach. And then boost up her toughness. More health is always good. Pascal. Abilities, Dance Macabre, Killing Edge, attacks and grants 40% dodge the target for this attack, deals extra damage. Poised to strike, reduces armor, fainting attack. Okay, let's go with that, because that forces movement. And then we'll boost up his toughness again, I think. Probably not building him entirely optimally, but there you go. Right, Exemplar. Shield of the Emperor. All enemies inflicted by Word of the Emperor increase their deflection by, in this case, plus 3, and armor by 10 plus twice resolve, so plus 20. Only available while Word of the Emperor is on the option. Okay, so basically Word of the Emperor everybody, and then Shield of the Emperor to buff everyone's defenses. That will do. That will do nicely. Or there's more fire, isn't there? Every burning creature to the end of combat. Right, set everyone on fire and then inflame. And then just keep burning them. That's far better. Yoink. And we'll boost his willpower. Cassia, what have you got? Reveal the light. Okay, so willpower bonus is +8. So that will be +32 to willpower and toughness until the end of combat. That could turn Heinrichs into a psychic monster. Not editing is heresy, I see. Spot of apathy. Resistance willpower. Target is immobilized. Touch of anger. Doesn't really work. Move out of the zone. Warp curse unleashed. Target becomes cursed until the end of combat. Doesn't really work. Waking nightmare. Willpower penalties. Scourge of the Red Tide. Doesn't really work. First use on any target must sit with... I see. So basically it's a recovery position. So save and reload, depending on how things go. Right. Or we could go for stratagems. Oh, in fact, this might work. Combat locus. Target's bonuses are doubled. Kills and stratagem. 1 round. All enemies will have to reroll dodge and parry tests. Int bonus plus fell bonus. So her int bonus is 3. Her fellowship bonus is 8. So anything left with 22 wounds immediately dies. That's really just trash disposal, and the sister tends to murder those anyway. Overwhelmed bonus penalizes ballistic skill, rate of fire, and weapon skill. And everyone else tries to behave themselves. Gain armor. Covering the area does not suffer damage. Penalty to toughness. All other damage is increased by 5 plus... Okay, 13% increased damage. Closest to... that'll do. Warp Curse Unleashed. And then we'll boost the sister's willpower. Cassie's willpower up to 90, so her bonus goes up to +9. Right. Done and done. Right, inventory. Weapons. There was a new bolt gun. Heretical Follower. Oh, sad. Right, so much for the sister getting to use that then, which is a pity because it's so much better than the one she's using. Can't have it all, I suppose. Rate of fire 9. Rate of fire 7. You know, Imperial Pride is actually going to outperform the Heavy Bolter. Looking at the damage, the rate of fire is almost the same. The max ammo's an issue. We'll give her the bolt gun for the moment and see what happens. I can always switch back if I need to. Right, let's see what we've got. Loot. Boxes full of work overalls and other stuff. More goods. Lift control cogitator. Nope, 2 devices that prevent the machine from functioning. I suppose we better go and find them, hadn't we? Control cogitators. And one's not going to be easy to get to. Okay. Off we go then. Time to go find the control cogitators. Starting with a load of corrupted Skitai. Oh, hi guys. Don't mind me, we're just going to shoot a couple of you in the face. Yeah, I'll take that shot if you don't mind. 1 corrupted Rust Stalker. Yeah, you'll do. Pop. Well, that was meant to be a pop. There was not a pop. Pop, please. Oh, the hell with it. Get 'em! The second turn of the large threaded rod is complete. Great. Now can I shoot them? You'll do. No, no, we are actually being blocked. What's over here? Main sanctum. Right, interrupt this ritual. Get 'em! Hi? There we go. The crowd of heretics. Conquerors steal and we initiate the capitulation protocol. I see. Right, mercy, we beg mercy. Showing mercy to the enemies of humanity would be heresy. I sentence them to death. Hopefully this won't trigger a ritual, but at least they all died. Right, Law Warp 17. What do we got? Salt Pattern Plasma Pistols, Ratobi Snipers, and Salt Pattern Power Sword. Yeah, they are starting to bring some very shiny gear to this, aren't they? Right, can we stop this ritual?
What? What a shame.
The answer is... no. They were trying to spin up a defiler. In fact, they were trying to spin up a lot of defilers.
The extermination of the Xenos on Quetzaltemer was a duty the rogue trader fulfilled with honor. The ranks of humanity's enemies are thinning. Glad tidings.
Sister...
How many of their surviving kin still roam the
Cough.
darkness between the stars? Humanity's ships should fear the retaliation of those desperate to survive.
You are aware that we didn't actually kill... You know what, that's the official line. We exterminated the Xenos on Quetzaltemer. The remains of a ritual performed on a disassembled demon engine. Yep, lovely. Pascal, do your stuff. Yoink. So they're trying to get demon engines up to speed. Terrific. Who else is over here?
Pay attention.
Uh-oh. Oh, hey! That's an active defiler. Well then. Right, we have motive force everywhere. Okay, how do we deal with this? Very carefully is the answer. An incongruous... How is a defiler incongruous? Best not to ask. Corrupted Skitari, various cultists. Might be able to do something with the plasma batteries, besides the fact that it's all gone completely insane. And the sister... Actually, no, new plan. We're dropping everybody back. I do not fancy our chances in this fight. At least not if we try to do it as a straight-up run of violence. So, drop back. Drop back. Dig the squad in for cover. Have to get Abelard in to delay it at some stage. Do I risk... You know what? We'll risk it. Argenta up. Cassia up. Soft cover on both. Start the battle. And we will deploy frontline here. Right. Then switch over to Argenta.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Who gets to move? The Defiler's got the next move. Right, this is an issue. Can't hit them with a grenade. So... we'll hose these cultists. There we go. And... really wish I had the option to break. So grant momentum. Purity Recital is in play, and that's her done. Right. Can I hold? No, that's not going to work. It would kill her movement anyway. Right. Point of curiosity. We'll try and persuade those cultists to get in the way of the Defiler.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered another foe painted black.
Good. Then Cassia goes for cover as well. And we'll deploy the sister to get extra cover efficiency and dodge. And then we also buff her up.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
As much as possible. Right. And then we pray. Oops. Right, don't be there next turn. Okay. This is dodging the worst of it. I think we need to get Abelard up into cover. Right, the sister is good to engage. Right, start with 0 to 3 damage against a Defiler. Okay. Fine, I take the hint. Right then. Rapid
Faith
fire.
without deeds is worthless.
Burst fire. Hope for the best, I suppose. Good news, it's on fire. That is actually good news. Right, okay, shift her to one side. Position.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
And then go for the heavy flamer. And we'll just incinerate this. Okay. And then
This is unacceptable.
no wildfire option, no devastating strike option. Right, toss a stun grenade in. It might work.
I'll do it.
It might work. Ow! Okay. I think we need to get Abelard up into combat with that thing. I don't like the idea of getting Abelard up into combat with that thing. What's he doing? Not sure. Come on. Infantry, exit. Today, please. Ah, there we go. Right, thank you, Abelard. Right, okay. Yeah, Abelard, how do you fancy charging a multi-hundred-ton demon engine?
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Good man. Right, 50% armor penetration. Yeah, we'll spank this guy quickly.
Reduced to dust.
Indeed. Now, if you don't mind, get in there.
My duty.
And then defensive
Victory
stance.
is imminent.
Brace for impact. And I think we've got its attention. Oh hey, this thing gets multiple turns. Great. Ow. Right. Okay. Right, Heinrichs, get up into cover. Now then, how to do this? Fine. Word of the Emperor to... I should have used this straight up right. Word of the Emperor to everyone. I didn't bother with Shield of the Emperor, did I? Right, Iron Arm, buff Abelard. Then buff Abelard with Regeneration. Throw a heal to the sister.
For the throne's glory.
There we go. One action point left, and we're pushing the warp limit right now. Fine, you know what, just shoot it. How can you only have a 35% chance to hit?
But of course, Lord Captain.
It is a 200-ton war machine. How can you only have a 35% chance to hit it? Best not to ask, I think. Oh, on the bright side, Abelard can hopefully start pulling in everyone's attention. Right, move up. Med the sister. Get her going again. Yoink. And then... Right. Can we start popping skulls? Nope, because those Skitarii are closing in. Right. Inspire Abelard. Then we'll have him... Actually, order him to just bring it down. I could throw the sister an extra turn and get her special going. That might work better, in fact, mightn't it? Okay, heroic action, get the sister up. Wait, then her heroic can't be used because momentum is out. Fine, switch back, reload your bolt gun, sister. Okay, momentum. Right. Well, at least she can't miss. Open fire.
I'll do it.
Okay. Let's see. Devastating attack. And she's out of AP. Wonderful. Whoops.
I refuse.
That was an error of judgment. Okay. Let's see. I've used my orders this turn, so this is oh, this is my mini turn off. Push her with Air of Authority. And then, if you don't mind, we'll just pop a shot into this thing. Right. Then I get my regular turn back. Abelard, bring it down. Not suitable for charge. Right. Can you hit it? Good. Right. Make it mad.
It will be done.
Well, I think it's angry. Wall of Rockreet.
I will do my duty.
And then pop the Inquisitor's Decree. Ah, good. The sister is back. Right when I already used my heroic act. That's a pity. Right. Shoot it again, I suppose. Or can we do something with these plasma batteries? I wonder how big a boom will happen if the plasma batteries go off. That's worth considering. Right, let's see. Pascal, can't order you to move. I'm hoping the Havoc, the missile launchers aren't going to land before that happens. Okay, I think we're good for the moment. Right, so voice of command, buff Heinrichs. Right, and set. There we go, 0 damage on the buffs. Okay, now then. Let's see if we bring Pascal up. Let's see, Machine Spirit Communion for everyone. And also a debuff. Then we'll drop this thing's damage. Pity it doesn't have Reject the Flesh, but hey, you can't have everything. Okay. Options. He's got 2 AP left. Alright, 1 AP to get into perfect spot. And then 1 regular plasma gun shot to just try and make a hole. 22 damage. You're kidding me. Right, viral toxin. Missed. Sod. This might take a while. Cassia, get out the way of those weapons. On the other hand, this does... Okay, move yourself up into soft cover there. And... Right, we'll shift the front line onto the Defiler. And everyone else.
Me?
Buffy,
If you
Buffy,
insist,
Buffy.
Lord Captain.
Keep the rear area on... I can't move the rest of my rear areas. Right. Warp Curse.
Isn't
The
this a
Defiler.
job for the serfs?
Incoming damage is good. And then I think Mend Reality, because Heinrich's got a little bit keen with the Psyker abilities.
If I may.
Whee! Yoink, right. Veil Degradation down to 10. And then held in my gaze. Don't want you doing
I'm
anything.
not accustomed to being ordered around.
100 damage. Okay. Might want someone to start mopping up this bunch. And as I say, detonate that plasma battery. I'm gonna hold that thought for a moment. Pop. More trouble inbound. Attack of opportunity. There we go. Havoc Barrage. Okay, so we need to keep moving during the course of this fight.
I've suffered worse.
Fine by me. Now, what else is everyone else trying to do?
My ears are ringing.
Shoot, basically. Right, Argenta. Heavy Bolter's coming round. Can we get her to start knocking down some of these cultists? That might be an idea. In fact, that's definitely an idea, isn't it? Right. Let's see. Hard cover there. Gets you out the way of the barrage. And then have you take a pop over here. AP left. She's got 6 to work with. Yeah, let's improve the damage. Concentrated
As the Emperor
fire.
commands, I act.
And then burst down this pair.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Right, they both gone? Good. Excellent. Right. Right. Steady superiority.
His will made manifest.
Do your stuff, sister. Also Reverend Slaughter. And, oh my word, we have absolutely got to go back to the heavy bolter. This magazine issue is turning into a pain in the neck. Sister, modify crack grenade if you would be so good. Oh wait, you don't have the movement, do you? Right, run and gun.
Doubt is for the weak.
New plan. Get yourself up into soft cover on the flank.
Battle.
And then pop a crack grenade into this thing and
As the
hope for the
Emperor
best.
commands, I act.
You'd think an anti-tank grenade would have done a bit more than 18 points of damage. Right. Okay. So far, so good. Cultists on the floor. Are they trying to rig the plasma batteries? Abelard. Is he done with his turn yet? Come on. Finish your turn, little cultist. Whatever it is you're doing. Inventory. I don't think the sister can change her weapons in combat, unfortunately. Heavy bolter.
I will not.
Okay, never mind. Right, first things first. Abby. Endure.
It will be done.
And then charge. Try not to stand somewhere that's going to get shot next turn. Strike. Okay, apparently not. Like 2 AP left. Okay. You know, sworn enemy.
Indeed.
Sort of thing I really ought to have declared last time. And bonk.
It will be done.
Okay, decent strike in there. The Philo tries to get another shot in. I think we've got it up against a corner now, so it may not have the ability to go anywhere. Thanks for the dodge, both of you. Oh, very nicely dodged, the pair of you. Well done. Right, Heinrichs. Incinerate this bunch of idiots, would you? Yep, he's got line of sight there, but you know what? We'll bring him in on the Defiler. Just to make sure it can't really move. Now let's see, 5 AP to work with. You catch fire, please. Wow, that actually hurt, didn't it? Right. Inflame. Until the end of combat, all burning conditions will do 14 more damage. Every creature in combat immediately suffers damage. Burn, heretics! That could have gone better. Right. Let's see. Endurance up. And he's got 2 AP left, so let's drop Iron Arm on himself. And we can heal up the Papa as well.
I won't object to it.
And now we're pushing the warp limit. Okay, need cast to stabilize things next turn. Otherwise, this is going to start getting out of hand. Right, move up. Let's see. Sniper shot there, I think, with lethality to buff it. Sorry, press the advantage. I keep thinking of that as lethality. Just kill him. There he goes. Target down. Right. Cass, mend reality now, if you please.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Thank you. Much appreciated. And a hole in the Defiler, if you please. Wait, 208 points of damage? Okay, I'll take it. Right, shift the frontline zone over. And jobs are good on there. Right, command Abelard. Yep, he'll take that, so that gets us some temporary health. I've just realised I have taken cover next to a highly unstable plasma battery. This is bad.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Thankfully, it could have gone worse. Alright, Pascal, can you get somewhere useful? No. Okay, fine. Get up. Right, get up there and administer the Omnissiah's displeasure. Let's see. The axe is not an option, but the plasma gun certainly is. 62%, 95%, barely a chance of hitting. Okay, we will debuff that again. Banishment in play. then aim for the opening. Thank you. And then shoot it in the face. In fact, going for the overload shot might be an idea here. Try it. 20 damage. There have got to be better ways of doing this. Yeah. And stand... Alright, continue to mend reality, Cass. Thank you. Right. Can you get round the corner? Yes, you can. Good. Right, position yourself there.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Wise advice. Navigator, wise advice. Right, let's see. Bullet to kill that
Isn't this a
cultist.
job for the serfs? Try to die
So
with
he's
grace,
not
at
getting up.
least.
Right. Actions. Sister. Inventory. Can the sister swap back to her heavy bolter?
That is not the Emperor's
Nope.
will.
No's changing weapons in combat. That's unfortunate. But at least she can make it do the Bernie dance. I hope. Double up damage.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And then hit it. Okay, Burnination sort of does the trick. Let's just keep that going if you don't mind, although part of that
As
might have been all the
Emperor
buffs.
commands, I act. This is why I was chosen.
Well, maybe. It's going to take a long while to bring it down at this rate, though. Gotta be a quicker way that I'm missing somehow. Cassie is done.
Just a minor setback.
Right. Oh, hey, the ground's on fire. Right. That is a problem. Right, okay, Argenta. Please tell me you can switch on your own turn.
This is unacceptable.
Right, reload.
Doubt is for the weak.
And that was the heavy flame I just reloaded. Whoops. Okay, round the back. Okay, 1% chance of hitting, so he's basically out of range. Right, continue to burn the Defiler, I think.
I'll do it.
Clear that.
What is the ringing?
I think I've got to start detonating the plasma cells. Yeah. Seems vulnerable to Cassie. It does, doesn't it? Oh, well. Keep the damage coming. I think we might have to use the entire arena for this, though, but we'll see. Just don't stand in the red stuff. Right, Abelard. Today, please. Still not sure what that Corruptus Guitarist is doing. I might have to kill it just to clear the bug. There we go. Right. Abelard. Let's see. We'll start by administering Crunch. And then I think we will administer Extra Crunch.
We'll rule the stars themselves. Victory is imminent. It
Wham.
will be done.
That might have helped.
I will do my duty. An exemplary strike.
And get his temporary hit points into play.
It will be done.
Yeah. Right. Heinrichs. Let's see. The reduce their armor by... Oh, that will definitely help. Right, minus 86. Shred its armor. Keep trying to bring it down. And also more burnination. Just do what we can in that regard.
Let's see to it.
Right, set there.
I've suffered worse.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. Right, time to go sideways here. And... Oh yeah, we're on fire. Not good. Right. Lethality stacks in. Press the advantage. Pop the Mad Technomat. Okay, he's almost dead. Pascal, if you wouldn't awfully object to finishing the job. Thank you. One less there. And then Machine Curse it. And... clear there. Right, keep moving. And also put a lethality buff. Actually, inspiration buff. I don't have any stacks to work with, that's a problem. Okay, yoink. Work with what we've got, I suppose. Oh, there you are. Right. Excuse me, we're just going to go dispose of the trash. Right, so... shoot. Minimal chance there. Right, Dance Macabre. Gets me into place. Hi! I'm here to hurt you. Right, let's see. Aim for the opening. And then spank with axe. And then Death Whisper. Well, he's not quite dead. Do I have anything else I can hit him with? No. Pity. Oh well.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Right, Cassia. Let's see. The trash is mostly dealt with. You've also got that one Skitarius over there. Okay, so Warp Curse is engaged. Soulfire? Haven't got line of sight to it at the moment, somehow. Held in my gaze. There we go. Locks out the other two. So held in my gaze, 61 to 126. Soulfire, 63 to 130. Okay, we'll start by mending reality again. Then we'll get her out of the way, but we'll keep her stacked next to Argenta. Actually, we'll keep her behind Argenta. Oops. That was an attack of opportunity. Got that wrong. And then we'll soulfire it.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yeah, she does dent it, doesn't she? Right. Can we bait it?
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Not that you'd notice. Right, and pity that. I could have used that to set off an attack with Argenta. Right, okay. More Havoc launchers on fire, and... yeah, definitely need to be careful where I set things on fire. And that autocannon's an issue. Right, high momentum engaged. Back to the bolt gun, reload it, and then proceed to administer the aforementioned damn good thrashing. Hopefully none of this goes down range.
I'll do it.
Ah, she even got the Skitarius as a bonus. Nice. Right, run and gun. Get her out of the way of that attack. And then patch up.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
And bolt gun in the... Actually, no, a snapshot into the
As the
Skitarius.
Emperor commands, I
Blessed
act.
Bolter Shell, go!
Why I was chosen.
Thank you, sister. Yoink. Right, there goes that Skitarius. Abelard is up. We will med him.
Careful now.
We've got it mad, that's the main thing. AP, 3 left. Right. Defensive stance. And then pull out the Thunderhammer.
At your beck and call.
Now we're doing a bit more damage. Just need to start melting its armor. Repeatedly melting its armor, I think. Also have Heinrichs keep Abelard in the fight. Yank. There we go. Right, scorch it again. Yank.
But of course, Lord Captain.
There we go. And endure. And I'm not going to push the veil again. We've had quite enough warp fuckery for this turn. Right. Okay, move up. And then, let's see, can I just kill you? Yes, I can, good. Right, that's that guy gone. Now let's see about the rest of them. Heroic option, Firestorm. Kill it. That should have done something. It should have done something quite considerable, in fact. I think I just wasted a heroic. Heinrichs. Inferno Pistol in the back, if you please. 5 to 24, not brilliant odds. Okay, you know what, just hit it. Melee's turning into a bit of a waste of time, isn't it? Yoink. Right. Move over. Minimise the amount of space I'm sacrificing to the AoE each round. Okay, Pascal, hook up with the Lord Captain, if you please. Same logic, trying to control where these AoE burns go. And the fact that it also lets him shove a bit of range damage into the Defiler helps. Incongruous options. Right, start stacking damage. That was not meant to be a melee attack, Pascal, thank you. Right, just debuff it if you don't mind. Machine curse it. And so much for joint analysis. On the bright side, we can strip its armor until Pascal's next turn. So, hey, every little helps. Yeah. Minor. Okay, I'm thinking that's a bad thing, Cass, but let's get you one square away from the Defiler so you're not pulling attacks of opportunity. How did you get up to 357 health anyway? Yoink. Hooray! Right, mend reality. Keep stitching reality back together, Cass, that's a good girl. Right, held in my gaze. Thank you. Ooh, 474 damage. Yeah, this thing is vulnerable to the warp, isn't it? Right, Argenta. Yeah, do your stuff. And then Argenta turns out to be a bit of a monster as well. Right, no AP and no ammo left in the bolter either. That's unfortunate. Right, we're going to have to keep moving. And here comes the Burnination. Right, so we have one zone there and one zone there. Luckily, it's ignoring Abelard. Sort of. Kind of need to get Abelard out of there anyway. Right, reposition Argenta. One cell back as before.
Guided by faith.
Doesn't get an attack of opportunity this time. Reload the heavy bolter. And then hose it down.
As the Emperor commands.
When did the sister turn into quite such a murder machine? Right, reload again. Further attacks. Only 6 rounds, but who cares? Or we could have her just back up the versatility. Yeah, that'll
I'll
do.
do it.
Ooh. That will do very nicely. Right, keep racking the versatility, sister. And while you're at it,
Faith
wildfire.
without deeds is worthless.
Get another attack in.
I'll do it.
Right, we are getting somewhere. Unfortunately, Abelard's taking a pasting. Well,
My metal.
yeah, it's something like that, old man. Right. Wall of
Victory
Rockcrete,
is imminent.
103. Plasma Ring, 21 to 44 damage. He's got 3 strikes left. Okay, Thunderhammer,
It will be done.
44 damage. And then parry isn't working, so let's go to Bulwark instead. I think technically it's a ranged attack that the Defiler is using, and it took me a worryingly long time to figure that out. There we go. It's Bulwark that's important. Right, let's see. Jam a heal onto Abelard. Push the warp again. And then... melee, no. Melee, yes.
Let's see to it.
In the back. Unfortunately, that's as much as I dare push the warp right now. So... burn on. Yeah, Bulwark's definitely helping. Right. The sister's emptied her heavy bolter. Pascal and I need to move up. Stand clear of the corrupted area. Plasma pistol. Okay, sniper rifle. Not brilliant. 9 to 36. Oh, wait. 95, 8 to 35. Right, okay. Stat, press the advantage. That's more like it. 121 damage. And we'll have Cass. Don't have the range. Could get the sister, could get Abelard. I just need to reload the sniper rifle. Okay, forget the reload. Go to melee and plasma for the rest of this fight. Let's see. Inspire Abelard. And then bring it down. And then administer the legendary damn good thrashing. What happens if we try to shove it backwards into a solid wall?
I will do my duty.
Crunch. 59 damage is what happens. Right, temporary HP
Indeed.
up if you don't mind, Abby. Every little helps and all that. And that is my turn dealt with. Yeah, Bulwark's definitely doing a better job, isn't it? Okay, Pascal, get it right this time, sir. So, aim for the opening. No, the opening's already there. We will analyze enemies. Strip out its weaknesses. And then hit it with an overcharged plasma attack, and hopefully this kills it. Bonk. It's not the end. What do you mean it's not the end? What? What did I just miss? Undam the Sea of Souls, weapons, reporter cannon. It is not the end. Whenever the Defiler's wounds drop to 0 for the first time, it restores all wounds but suffers additional damage. Oh, good. It's enraged. It has, in fact, done the classic of all video game botters. It's turned red. Debuff it right now. Okay, yoink. And now it's gone to melee. Terrific. Right, mend reality again. It's the gift that keeps on giving, absolutely. Right, let's see. Soul burn it. Oh wait, no, we need to move Cassia, don't we? Otherwise, everything catches fire. Right, held it. Actually, warp curse it. Does that stack? I don't think it does. And I think this thing might still be warp cursed. Yep, warp curse unleashed. Okay, 2 rounds left on Burnination. Let's get it on fire again.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, Cass is turning into a bit of a monster. Right, buffs up, I think. Abelard, voice of command. And frontline is shifted. Can we do anything with the rest of this? Oh yeah, sister. Actually, put it there, because it's going to shift the Burn the Nation zone's next turn. So I'm going to need to move Argenta and Cass. Unless it's forgotten about its melee. Ah, no, it hasn't forgotten. Pity. It really hasn't forgotten. Crunch. Smack. On the bright side, if there is one... No, I think it did actually try to hit everybody with Burnation. I wonder if that goes through the deck plating. Knowing my luck, it probably does. Right.
Doubt is for the weak.
Reload. And reposition.
Move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
And then rapid fire, please, sister. Ranged attack into that thing, if you please. Kill it. Okay, good news. That was actually the wrong attack, sister, but thank you. Bolt round in the back, please. At least it's on fire again. Wildfire up. And dump the remaining rounds. We are definitely switching her back to the heavy bolter after this. I forgot how much of a pain reloads could be. Crunch. Nicely parried, Abelard.
Grey hair, sure hair.
Right, you don't have a med kit left, so endurance. 22 damage, 22 armor penetration. Yep, that'll do.
Will be done.
Follow my lead. And 3 AP left, so defensive stance. And hammer to the face.
Victory is imminent.
Bonk. It's doing its best. Right, Heinrichs. Shift yourself. That involves catching fire, doesn't it? New plan. Melt its armor.
I won't object to it.
And heal Abelard.
Let's see to it.
And then pop your own abilities. And charge, except now you don't have the charge option. Alright. No, we're pushing the warp. Veil deck's getting high again. It's almost down. You know how you know what? Overcharge plasma. Plasma bolt to the... Press the advantage. And then... 3 AP to reload and 2 to take a shot. You know what, we'll do it. Also, I need to find somewhere that's not going to be on fire, which is basically nowhere. You know what, at this point, it doesn't matter. Standard shot. Hit it. And then realise that actually all I need to do is inspire Pascal and leverage his attacks. Also brace for impact, because we are about to get hit by a rather large missile barrage. Assuming we don't kill it. I think we might be killing this thing the hard way, to be perfectly honest. Right, let's see. Exposed weaknesses.
Running binaric override.
And then... overcharge. The other option is to have him barrel into close combat and try to hit... Yeah, you know what? Ask me a question, I suppose. Yoink.
My vow is to serve.
And then Death's Whisper.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
And Joint Analysis. Thunk. It's almost gone. And it's gone. Woo! However, I mean, the place is on fire.
Nice little
Scorn the pain.
Yes, indeed. Well done, everybody. Right, can we put the fires out, please?